All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's the very, very late night stream. It's me, Mr. Cardconomist. Go ahead and pull that up. All right, let's get the menu up. So we're starting at almost 3 a.m. It's just some unusual timing. Karis is actually on vacation now, so I didn't know that. She is on vacation, and she just stayed up all night, basically. So if she's staying up all night, I'm staying up with her. That's how it works. You are? Oh, look who it is. Avik says, finally. Cardconomist, how are you? What's up, Ben? We are starting at 2:43 a.m. in the morning, which means this stream will be shorter and there won't be as many crazy sales, but I'm sure it'll be a fun time for about an hour and a half, maybe. I got some other stuff I want to work on. What's today? Actually, I guess I can postpone it to Tuesday, can't I? So it doesn't have to be worked on tonight. So if we're busy with orders, I'll just keep going. Tonight's stream title, Up Very Late with my Pokemon Buds live card shop. With my Pokemon card collecting buds. All right, we have a very nice Espeon break. I happen to know that one spot in the break had sold over the last 24 hours, so there's another spot taken. It's a nice card. Sunday night. I did consider skipping Sunday night, so you have to appreciate that. We almost took the night off. But Karis is officially asleep, so I am here working again. I wouldn't mind an off day. That sounds nice. She and I were talking a lot about that. She wants me to take time off. All right, so let's go ahead and start cleaning up my emails. Everything should be ready. The prices should be up. We have a restock on these in now. So I'm going to go over to the extended menu where it says Topps Walking Dead coming soon. No, Topps Walking Dead has been here the whole time. Oh, that's stupid of me. Okay, Topps Walking Dead has been here the whole time. Sports, Panini Mosaic Blaster is not a pre-sale. It is here. Okay, let's hit save on that. All right, so Mosaic Blasters, here they are. We sold through the last case of them. This is a fresh case, okay? Not loose boxes, a case. Now let me keep cleaning up some of these emails. Again, I'm sorry for starting so late, guys, but Karis is officially on vacation. So she gets to stay up as late as she wants. She's going to be on vacation all through the January 1st New Year's, okay? So the hours might be pretty wonky. Look who decided to show up to work. Here I am. All right. So let's put this guy back here. Oh, yeah. Well, we sold out of these. I had to restock these. And then these are the best-selling item right now. They're selling like crazy. Pop this back here. Hopefully we have enough. Okay. So we'll pop that like that. Very good. Oh, okay. So Mike's side sold these back to me because he wants to use these as a spot in the Espeon. Very cool, Mike's side. I accepted. So Mike's side. Here we are. All right. Okay. Right here. Look who decided to show up. Toss this here. Okay, we got these three. Oh. Oh. What's that? Okay. Oh. Hey, Mr. Good Husband, for taking care of the lady. You know, she's feeling a little ill right now, actually. She's not feeling too well. So, I'm just hanging out with her for that reason, too. She's just so she doesn't have to feel ill and lonely at the same time. All right. Watched all the way through Season 1 Squid Game, by the way, from beginning to end. What an absolute masterpiece. What a great, 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 great TV show. Can't recommend it enough. It's so nice. All right, so here we are. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. Really impressed by it. So well written. I actually think it's a lot better than Squid Game 2, although we only have half of it so far, so you can't finish judging yet. Oh, Cordelia's down to 180. That's good. Halo break, huh? You think this will ever end? Maybe one day. Oh, this guy needs a price. This guy doesn't even have a price. Squid Game is so good. Season 3 needs to come ASAP. Is it season 3 or is it just the second half of season the second half of season 2? Boy, I notice when I come in here and I start talking, I start coughing. So this is going to be Pokemon Mansion. Mansion. It is Pokemon Mansion. And we want the cheapest one, of course. So the cheapest one is $65 and $8 shipping, huh? So 73. We'll make ours 70. 70 it is. Squid Game 1 is even smarter than what we've seen with Squid Game 2. The you have the two main characters, the smart guy, his friend, and then the main character who's more like not as smart, maybe more people loving, and they're foiled to each other, right? So smart. A foil, that's what it means is they're meant to be sort of like a reflection of a difference, So they do that in good writing. You have a main character and the main character's foil, who is sort of like maybe meant to be something that you bounce the differences off between them to kind of see how they're different. And his friend, who's in a whole lot of debt, and his mom's going to be in trouble because he went into so much debt. And he's super smart. He's a successful businessman, but not so much because he gambled in futures trading, right? That's the stock market. So he's in a ton of debt, and he's in the games because he wants to win all that money. And it's interesting. His friend, at times you think his friend is evil because of his tendency to choose a tougher, maybe a tougher route, such as tricking his opponent, right? He tricked the Pakistani guy, or, convincing people to stay in the game instead of voting to end the game. He's like, well, so many people have died, we got to keep going. It did so much, it kind of painted you a picture of somebody who's so desperate that if the game can't be won, he could probably just, commit unalive, which he was doing that before the games began. Remember that? So his friend was in so much financial trouble, he was just going to unalive himself. And so he truly belongs in the game. The game doesn't bother him. And he makes, whatever tough psychopathic decision has to be made to keep the game going. And the main character isn't like that. The very end of Squid Game was a really important moment where the main character has won the game, but he refuses to end it because he wants his friend to vote to end the game democratically. They allow that. The host of the game allows you to end it, remember? So he's like, hey, let's forget about all this money. You and me, let's go home alive. You don't need to die because I'm winning. Let's go home. Forget about the money. And his friend chooses to kill himself and says, take care of my mom. And so it showed a person maybe who wasn't necessarily like deep down evil, but just he understood that money can be more valuable than human life. That was his perspective. It's like a philosophical take. And, so like the cost of a human life, right? Like how much is a human life? So he's like, no, I'm not going home with you. You're going to take care of my mom. You're going to take the prize money. You're going to take care of my mom. So I thought that was really, really smart. All right. They're saying season 3 will be the final season, but I bet there will be spin-offs. There might be. Okay. This is going to be 30. Little Pikachu here. And Erica's Execute. Very interesting, huh? Let's see if we can get that Erica's Execute. Money is everything in my eyes. Well, so his friend was, the main character was willing to give up everything. $34 million is what they were playing for. He was ready to give up everything to save his friend's life so his friend wouldn't have to die. He truly did not care about the money. And so the show's making kind of like a thought there, like money doesn't matter. Who cares about money? Human life comes first. And his friend was saying, no, money comes first. In fact, I'll kill myself to make sure you win so that you can take that money and take care of my mom. And, because I'm sure he felt that his friend would take care of his mom. So he kills himself. He says, take care of my mom. And with the prize money. So how fascinating. What an interesting idea. People do commit unalive over giant money losses. We've seen that with, financial scandals that have happened in the past. Like, what do they call that? I can't remember the name of the famous financial scandals, but there have been ones in the past. And, when people lose like their whole fortune, they go kind of crazy. But yeah, it's just really fascinating. It's a conversation, Squid Game's really a TV show that comments about society a little bit, but typically what it's talking about is it's talking about our relationship to greed and our relationship to money. Jack Gray, 2 holo shuffles, which is maybe why I really enjoy it. I enjoy all the shows and the stories that are similar. I enjoy money stories. TV shows and movies that are about money, I enjoy those. Here goes. People thought Hawk Tua too. Sure. Mister, do you think Battle Partner set going up so high? Why do you think Battle Partner set going up so high? I don't know. Tell me about Battle Partner set. I don't even know what it is. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. It's funny how one of the Squid Game characters was a rug puller. Cold. That's Jack Gray, 2 cold. Holo shuffles. I'm sorry, Jack. 1 Terra Festival as well. Ooh, new box. Battle Partners is new Rocket. What do you mean it's going up? They don't even have it yet, right? When does Battle Partners come out? I'm sure everyone's interested in a new Rocket set. But we don't even know what's in it, correct? Oh, Mister's making a baby with TCC with this Weedle. 124.25. You're saying the next set, Battle Partners, is the Rocket set. I thought it was just a gym set. So we're not actually getting Team Rocket. Are you sure? Somebody else did this too. They told me, oh, they showed off some of the new Rocket Pokemon or something like that. And I looked, and none of it was Rocket. There you go. There you go. Jack said it. Battle Partners is the next English main set in March. It is not Rocket. There we go. Yeah, okay, so there seems to be some confusion. Battle Partners is a new set, but it is not the Rocket set that we're all waiting for. Very in deep anticipation. We are? Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I saw Battle Partners. It had Iona in it. It looks okay. I didn't think it looked like shocking. I wouldn't say it's a nostalgia set either. It's just in the style, maybe, of the old Gym Heroes Gym Challenge, like with the idea of so-and-so's Pokemon. But it's going to be all modern stuff. So I doubt Battle Partners will do that well. I think it will do all right. But a new Rocket set with, like, dark Pokemon in it, that will be the craziest launch ever. I mean, it will just do so well. But if they don't have dark Pokemon in it, if it just says Team Rocket's this, Team Rocket that, it will still do well, just not as well. So we're waiting to see more news about the Team Rocket Pokemon. We don't actually know about them. Jack Gray, thank you, Jack. Appreciate it, man. All right. Here we go. Japanese Battle Partner, Journey Together, Team Rocket, Black and White Remake. Okay, there you go. So it's according to him, we got 2 more sets before Rocket comes out. Everyone's in deep anticipation of Team Rocket. That is going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully they don't ruin it. Hopefully we see Dark Dragonite, Dark Charizard, all these famous Team Rocket Pokemon come back. I've heard rumors it's not going to be a dark Pokemon type of set. It's just going to say Rocket's so-and-so, Rocket's this, Rocket's that. Kind of like the Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge era, where they had Rocket's Moltres, Rocket's Mewtwo. That's fine with me too. I think both are fun. I just would have preferred dark Pokemon, but we'll see. No dark Pokemon in the set confirmed. All right. Well, that's all right. You know what that means, though? That means Rocket Returns and Team Rocket Classic, the original, those are so much more valuable now because they're not going to reuse that dark technique or whatever. They really ought to. People really like that. So I'm sad they won't. All right. Journey Together is just the English name for Battle Partners. No dark Pokemon in the set confirmed. What the hell, AO? I didn't know that. Ring, ring, ring. Japan's next rotation will go into effect the day this set releases. All F cards will rotate out, meaning G, H, and I will be legal. In Japan, Battle Partners will be the first to feature the I regulation. They're going to phase out old cards. Okay, so that's cool, that's cool. So sales should be slightly more expensive as a result of competing with the players. April 18th, the Gloria Team Rocket featuring Rocket's Mewtwo. Okay, cool. So Rocket's Mewtwo's coming back. That's good. Chris Abruzzo, $50 to his slab away. Chris Abruzzo. The regulations are just for gameplay. Come here, Mr. Chris. Chris Abruzzo has a Tyranitar Returns, and it's going down to $750. Okay. Cool, man. All right. No orders in the queue after that. So we might have a very slow stream. We started almost at 3 a.m., basically. So we might have a very slow stream. But that's all right. That just gives me more time to work on stuff like this guy. Like this Kabutops. priced at 420 back on 724. Let's see what he's going for today. This card's ready for slab away. He is. He's ready for slab away. So we're going to say CGC 10 first. Kabutops. Okay, you ready for this? Let's say Kabutops fossil. All right, there we go. And we want it cheapest first. So it looks like he is very slightly cheaper at $400. So his price basically hasn't changed in almost half a year. That's good. That's actually a very healthy sign. It means that his price is pretty stable. But you guys are going to be able to get him for $20 cheaper if you buy him right now. $400, huh? That could be a, that could be a Pokeball break. I just don't know if people would go for it. Mr. Been a while, would you be willing to do another slab loan with me? I can DM you. I would definitely do a slab loan with you. It's basically like a pawn shop loan. It's a slab away. That's what it is. You send me your card, and I'll buy it from you, and then you buy it back through slab away. That's all it is. Very simple. I buy your card from you, and then you buy it back through slab away. Here it is. All right, Kabutops. You guys are all allowed to do that, by the way. You can sell me your card at an agreed upon price, where part of the deal is that you will buy it back from me over time. It works similar to a loan, I guess, but it's different. The difference is that if you don't pay back your card, I keep it. So you will lose your card if you don't pay it back. Go. So we use your card as collateral, and there's not really interest. We don't do interest. We just we discuss prices beforehand. So there's no interest. Magneton 2 and 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, interest is too complicated. All right, here is Espeon. Here's the Poker Break. It's cool stuff though, right? That we can do that with our Pokemon cards. Yeah, I can make you kind of like a type of loan, like a pawn shop loan with your cards. Awesome. We'll message you. Will be my third slab loan with you. 400. That seems pretty low for first edition. Hey, if you think that's a good price, you should buy it. Beautiful card. Kabutops. I'm a huge fan of Kabutops. If you didn't know that, I'm a big Kabutops fan. He's one of those scary looking Pokemon with he's got blades on his arm. He's kind of like Scyther. There you go. He's a lot like Scyther, actually. Matthew Trumpers here, Shiny Treasures. He says he wants 5 packs. Okay, Shiny Treasures. Oh, Shiny Treasures. Japanese. Is it Shiny Treasures Japanese or Korean? There's two different ones. Shiny Treasures Japanese. Okay, so he wants 5 of these. And now we got to find them. Ah, here they are. Ooh, this is fun. We'll message you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they play Squid Game. Squid Game is so damn smart, dude. Squid Game Season 1 is so damn smart. The old man, the marble episode is incredible. And then his conversation with the main character at the end about, maybe the goodness of people. His wager over the homeless man. It's so interesting that he died before he could see the homeless man getting help. There we go. And so it's so well written. It's like this double take. Some people die cynical. They never get to see the goodness. And then the main character, of course, does witness goodness. He's like, see, humans are good. But it's that fundamental question, are humans, basically good, or are they basically bad, competitive? And it's a simple philosophical argument that people have about the nature of humanity, whether it's good or evil. And but they've taken that simple philosophical question and they've twisted it up into a nice TV show. It's really good. Go. Season 2 was a waste of time. No, it's not over yet. Don't judge it yet. Give it time. It could be bad. I'll adjust my grade on the Season 2 based on the second half of it, because we only got half of it, right? That's all they released. You could tell they only released half of it. So whenever they released Part 2, the second half, we'll decide how to feel about it. Ooh. Season 2, I feel like Season 1 was almost like a masterpiece. Like, from beginning to end, they had all the characters really well planned out. And, it was like this elaborate, masterful conversation, right? Season 2, now that I've watched Season 1 over again and I'm watching Season 2 is more like an examination of very relevant, specific topics. You know what I mean? Like the husband and wife situation with the pregnant girl, or the rapper who bet on the crypto because he was told to by, ironically, somebody else who's already in the game, the crypto bro. The YouTuber crypto bro. All these things are very relevant because all this stuff has happened. this is happening somewhere. So it's very relevant stuff. Also, they changed the rules around the democracy in the game, right? About how you vote. In the first game, if everyone voted to leave, no one got paid. In the second game, in Season 2, you do get paid. You get a portion, you get a fraction of the money. So it's changed a bit. The motive now might be for people to actually have a reason to leave the game. And but despite this, you see these sort of interesting problems with voting systems. You know what I mean? It's almost like the show's commentating on some of the weaknesses of democracy, which is also, it's always very fun because we're also gung-ho about, oh man, voting, it's so good. We love saying it's very good. We love protecting it. I think the generally agreed upon belief is that democracy is the best system. So it's fun to sort of poke holes in it a little bit. Mister, why aren't you in the Mr. Beast games? Yeah, I would love to go to the Mr. Beast games, but I got Pokemon cards to open. There we go. We hosted Pokemon Squid Game over here. Squid Pokemon game. Have you seen Sopranos? I watched the first episode and I couldn't go any further. It just wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. Okay, we have an order from Joshua Tarte. Lost Origin ×3. Lost Origin ×3. Do you mean the other one, Lost Abyss? I think you mean Lost Abyss. You should have break section on the secret menu. I just don't want to update it all the time. There you go. Joshua Tarde, you meant Lost Abyss, right? Let's plug in my phone. My phone's dying. Hot take, I think Season 2 is to tie up loose ends. Sure, I mean, it's... Grab some gabagoo! He says, yes, yes. Okay, here we go. Mr. Josh. No, it's good. Season 1 is an incredibly well-written show. All right. Very nice. Toss this away. Cold. And a code. And you did it! Rotom! Yay! You don't really watch Sopranos for the plot. There we go. Well, I didn't watch it. I didn't like the first episode. It didn't catch me, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the kind of show that really improves over time, but it didn't catch me on the first episode, so I didn't continue watching. There we go. Thank you so much, Josh. More of a soap opera. Okay, cool, man. Cool. We don't have a lot of orders tonight. We started extremely late, so that's pretty normal. I will use our empty time, our free time, to price up some slabs. So here's an EX Deoxys from Plasma Freeze. You know, this feels like a kind of card where it would benefit me to send this in and get the get this label updated before selling. But in the meantime, let's get a price on this guy. All right. EX Deoxys from Plasma Freeze. She was fit, though. Meadow Soprano, so hot. Meadow is a hot pile of mid. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So, this is a PSA 10. And it's going to say Plasma Freeze Deoxys. We had a very high price of $1,200 on it. There's none for sale. There are none for sale. Why? Because he's probably insanely rare. All right, there's absolutely none for sale. Pop 33 apparently gives you an idea about how rare. Throw this away. 33. Mr. Nikkei Weiss is coming to English, but that Super Chase AGR will not be in the English version. Oh, very fascinating. So I know this card will sell better if we re-encapsulate this with PSA to have the latest sticker. But I will place this up here. 1,200 black and white 23rd. I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with it. No, let's bring it down to 1,100. I don't remember how I came up with that price, but I came up with it a long time ago, I believe. And we're just going to stick to it a little bit. Trust myself from back then. So here is a Credilli. And what is the star card? Ah, it's the same card. A Credilli, huh? So this Credilli might as well go up on eBay. We'll see if he sells better on eBay. Okay, we're going to say eBay on this one. I have found eBay is a good way to sell cards. You really can liquidate. An unpopular Pokemon card will sell on eBay. There's just so many people shopping over there. The rare Credilli Hunter will be on eBay. He might not be here in our stream, but he'll be up on eBay. All right. Oh, what's this? We got some girl signatures like Mommy, Aki Rose, and Princess Bubblegum. Okay, some additional girl slabs. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay, put this here. Be just Black Label or PSA 10 only. I also do have some very specific things, a very specific collection of SGC slabs. I am not so picky. I will take anything that I think is going to sell again at a higher price. Does that make more sense? So like some people will make a rule like PSA only or something. But for me, my rule is, can I sell this for more than I bought it for? So I would even buy a tag slab, or what's that one company that gets made fun of a lot? There's a company, we've graded with them before. Shoot, I don't even remember their names. But, you know, I'll buy an SGC slab. I'll buy a CGC slab. None of it matters. Long as I can sell it for more than I bought it for, it's a buy. And so I don't pick teams specifically. I look for opportunity. And that has worked for me. It really has. It has worked for me. I've gotten a lot of SGC slabs and sold them. I've sold a lot of tag slabs. I've sold a lot of CGC slabs. I've sold, obviously, plenty of PSA slabs. Same here. I'm here all the time, but don't buy as much until I find a second job. Good for you, man. The guy who pulled the AGR bought 12 loose boxes and pulled it. His local card shop bought 3 master cases and got nothing. Well, they've still got all the rest of the product to sell through. That's the service that a card shop signs up to do. Let's say I bought 3 master cases and you pulled the AGR after 12 packs. I'd be like, it's all yours, buddy. You know, that's what they should do. And if you are a card shop owner who gets a bad feeling when someone strikes it rich, you're not a card shop owner. What you are is a gambler. You wish it was you. So, no, card shop owner, he gets paid a steady wage to implement the card shop. Okay, so he gets a steady wage and he implements the card shop. And the players are the people who open the packs. So, you know, it's interesting because I have felt those feelings before, like, Jesus Christ, this guy's doing too good. But, you know, you have to stand back and really take an examination of it. As a card collector myself, you can look at a person and be like, well, that's just greedy. You know, like, he's just doing too good. But you have to, as a card shop owner, you have to say, good for you, and we'll get the next round in, and someone else will strike it rich too, because that's what you're really selling. You're selling the idea that somebody gets that lucky. That is the product. So the product is that somebody gets that lucky. And that's what makes people go, I'm going to the card shop. So, you know, and the card shop owner, he never really gets he doesn't get a lottery prize. He gets like a wage or a salary. So that's the trade-off. Let's see. Don't have an opinion. Sell the hot dog. That's what every business should do. I give good advice and you don't take it. Beckett. New Year coming up. I need this year to be a big year for me. Hey, mister, remember them $40 boxes that someone was selling? I guess what we were right. The whole thing was fake. I told you. Just when something doesn't make any sense. By the way, I heard they were data gathering, those people, so that you would buy something and they'd gather your data. So, wow, that sucks, man. They were stealing your information. Well, now, wait a second. This says 124, like I just repriced this. Did I? Nah, how can that make sense? All right, that's the goof, guys. Goofy. He's a little goofy. Yeah, they all got refunded. That's so obvious. It's so obvious. None of it made sense. I was tempted to buy some when I saw it because that price is good even for me. You know, I could like restock. I could buy tons of it. I could restock on $40 a box. That looks good even to me. But no, I was like, nah, this is fake. This is definitely fake. No way. No way am I believing this. All right, so we have a Cardos Disney 100 Vintage Goofy 1932. Now, this is modernly printed, but it's actually already a year old. So this is not 2 years old. 2023 is 2 years ago now. Get scared. Time's flying. One guy bought 400 boxes. Jesus, dude. Well, you know, if you're going to take a risk on it, you're going to take a risk on it and buy as much as you'd like to buy. Aaron Roach. What's up, Mr. Aaron Roach? How are you tonight? I hope you're having a great night. All right, so Aaron Roach is here. He wants 5 of the Lost Abysses. Ugh. Ah, the yucky lost abysses. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Okay. So they just stole info. I was showing Mr. it when it was still selling. People were going bonkers. Is time constant? Time's a concept. It's an abstract concept. We don't even know what time is. All we know is cells die. The sun rotates around the earth, or the earth rotates around the sun. That's right, I'm not from the past. And we're zipping through the galaxy. Maybe motion is time. Maybe change is time. But we measure things in time. We measure by those rotations. But there's no, like, universe clock. 2, cold. 3, oh. Okay. Very nice. 4. Time is a word we give to an observation. Exactly. So we don't really think it exists. We just notice things change over time. What is time, bro? What is space? Age, dark energy. What is money? A new quintessential quintuplet set coming out in a couple weeks. You should get it. Jack, can you tell me more about this? Can you tell me more about this quintessential quintuplet set? That set did do well in the past. Aaron Roach. Hello, Mr. Roach. How are you today? Mr. Aaron, we started up so late, dude. I started at like 3 a.m. in the morning. Terrible. But my wife is on vacation now, so we might see some messed up start and finish times. I might not have any daytime streams coming up, guys. No daytime streams. Did you need a new bag? Aaron Roach, is this a new bag? No, Tina. I know, dude. Yeah, it'd be wild if you could just open 5 of these and pull a Giratina. That'd be crazy. All right. New bag. Here we go. Tossing these in here. Okay. Okay. Mr. Aaron. Very nice. My wife tried to cook dinner tonight. It was so bad. She does not have something in someone's mind lets them cook good food. I don't know what it is. I think it has to be something like making music, right? Like some people just got more musical talent. She tried to cook dinner tonight. It was shockingly bad. I was like, let's throw all this away and start all over. And then I cooked dinner. And yeah, so that was my night. I was cooking dinner for us. And I don't know how she even came up with that food. Guess she like looked up some stuff online. She wanted to try some like Chinese cooking, and I don't think she knew what she was doing at all. It was shocking. Good try, Roaches. Are you talking Weiss English? What did she cook? So she cooked like chicken breast, right? Or something like that. But all the skin was still on it. But it was like big fatty chunks of chicken. And so she like boiled it, I guess. And then she just put the boiled chicken on a plate. And then she made like a Chinese dipping sauce or something like that. But it was weird. And so you got like these nasty big chunks of chicken with the fat still on it. And it's like, what is going on? And then in the pot where she boiled the chicken, she did like egg and tofu and bok choy and no seasonings. And it was like, oh my God, dude, what are we doing here? So she's great at software, not good with food. She's like Charlie Brown in Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. She knows how to make cereal and toast, but she is not a chef. She tries though. She was, she was trying. I was like, I gotta be honest with you. This food's pretty bad. I was just telling her, I was like, we're not eating this. No way, dude. Watch cooking shows. She's seen some cooking shows. I don't think it helps. That's not the thing. You know, I noticed this. Her mom's not very good at cooking either. And I think it might just be a genetically inherited trait. Here's Javier Arroyo. What's up, Mr. 5 Terra Festival, 30 to my slab away. You guys ever thought about that? Cooking might be like an inheritable trait. It uses a part of your brain, doesn't it? Okay, so hold on. Here it is, down here, right? Okay, 30 toward my slab away. You got it. This is 4, 4, 5. Cooking is fun. You should practice together. Now, she's watched me cook a ton. It's not like I kick her out of the kitchen. I constantly teach her cooking. She just can't do it. She can't do it. She really tried. She can't do it. And today I was like, man, maybe take a break on the cooking, maybe. Mister, I learned from my wife couldn't season food when we first met. It all just tasted like plain matter. YouTube, I don't get it. Cooking is fun. You should practice. So the boiled water is just like all this nasty rendered chicken fat because she boiled chicken and she just tosses like ingredients in there and it's like, I don't even know, like, what is this? Did you taste it at all? And I don't think it comes naturally to her. She, she's skinny. I'm fat. She's skinny, right? I'm overweight. She's not. And I think that she doesn't really like food that much. Like her brain doesn't care for it. So it doesn't really care that much for cooking either. I think that's what's going on. It's a weird thing, isn't it? Weird thing. Like my brain cares a lot about the food. It's like, this better taste good. And then her brain, I don't think her brain cares as much. She's like, yeah, whatever, it's food. But yeah, that was tonight. She was trying to make Chinese chicken. Really, to be honest, I learned it from watching Bluey. You don't give a man a fish, you teach them how to fish. Their parents must teach. Like I said, I've tried teaching her cooking. I'm a very good cook, okay? You're not supposed to say that because it's kind of like bragging, but I am. I cook pretty well. I cook so good, like it makes the restaurant food seem kind of lame. So I cook a lot. I read a lot about cooking. I cook all the time. And I've shown her so dang much. And she just, it doesn't like click for her, Have you ever had a friend where you're like singing and the friend can only sing in a tone deaf tune? They can't sing on tune. It's not possible for them. Well, there's actually a science behind that. They're missing a skill in the mind for matching the notes. And some people are born able to match the notes very easily, right? And the musicians match it like geniuses. They're super good at it. And then I suspect cooking is one of those types of brain skills, and you just got it or you don't sometimes. And most people have it to a certain degree. I think she scores really bad with it. Javier Arroyo, let's get you 5 of these. Mister, the broth is made before the chicken is thawed, not in the same pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, exactly. So it's just this pot of like rendered chicken fat. And I was like, what the fuck? Are you trying to kill us? It's like, gross, dude. But I was like, you must not have tasted this or something. You take a bite of it, it's like she didn't put any seasonings in it either. It really is just water and chicken fat. And it's like, bro. There you go. Now I want to make a pork dish. All right. Ready? So Javier Arroyo. So I told her she's going to cook simple dishes. I said, no experimenting. That's what I told her. I said, you're going to make pizza. You're going to do frozen pizza. All right, here is Ursuluna. I was beating up on her a little bit about it, but, it was kind of funny. Here's, the Dusclops. You did this stupid card. The Dusclops. Roasting chicken is easy. Mr. Speed Dialing Papa John's. Yeah. Well, after she did it, I made some eggs and bacon, really simple, right? I made some eggs and bacon, and that's what we ended up eating. And, yeah, she's a little embarrassed by it, but it's weird. It's like she can't do it. She just can't do it. It's not possible. Ooh, I like your Alakazam. Javier, if you want to trade this Alakazam for something, let me know. I'm going to make offers on cards when I like them. I like Alakazam. Here's Virizion. All right. All I keep hearing is that she's good at rendering. She's very good at coding. She is very good at coding, and I think that makes perfect sense that she would be good at coding and bad at cooking, because it's like the two aren't very similar to each other at all. There you go. All right. People who are good at coding have like certain, I don't know, it's like they're typically not as skilled socially, and I almost feel like cooking is closely related to a social skill. When you're cooking food, it's almost like you have to understand what the other person is tasting. And then you go, ooh, I'm going to adjust that. You go, all right, Javier Arroyo. It's very intuitive. Whereas coding's very, like, literal. Coding's very, like, you got to get every dot and dash just right. There we go. It's like a math equation. Mr. Javier. But it is definitely not her forte. I think we can conclude that after tonight. Holy, dude. Do you think coding jobs are safe with AI? You never know. You never know. Might be going away. Those computers are insanely smart, man. AI is super interesting. Did you know my wife actually uses AI to do her job right now? So what she does is when she's stuck on a problem, she will ask the AI to help her think about the problem. And it works. She's like, yeah, it's like I'm better at my job now. So she says she's better at her job now than she used to be because of AI. So you never know. AI could just be a few more steps away from doing the job. Yes, coding is safe with AI. Some of it may be very, very, very safe, but there may be some coding that goes away and AI is just able to do some of it all on its own. Jake Dale says he'll take the goof. There you go, Jake. I think that it's a scary possibility because it's such a good paying job and there's so many people crowding into software engineering because of that. Everyone wants to live in the middle class, you know, and you're looking, what do you got? What are your options? Medicine, financial, engineering, computers, right? All right, look at that. I think we just got did we just get a WISE payment? Let me take a look at that. A WISE payment? When does Skynet go up? Oh, we did get a WISE payment. Very cool. Okay, WISE is new. We just sort of added it to the menu the other day. Let's take a quick look at that. Okay, Mr. Javin. He says, Pokeball break spot, 32 slab away. All right. I'm trying to remember who you are. Was that your original name? Let me see. You go by a different name. Zen, that's right. Yes, Zen. Zen, that's going to be very confusing. I'll try to remember that. Javin and Zen are the same person. Okay. So, whew, you got a nice slab apparently. Holy cow, man. What did I give you? That says Tyranitar 2,800. I give you a Tyranitar? Man, that must be a good Tyranitar. All right. How much for the Sneaker Bunko Volume 2? Would you like to buy it ahead of time? So it's not out yet, but I would be happy to sell it to you ahead of time at a lower price. Okay. You have 2560 left. Maybe Shining? No, it's not. Oh, it's the Aquapolis Tyranitar. I really sold that. That's right. I remember that. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. Okay, and then he says, Pokeball break spot. Yes, our Pokeball break is this beautiful Espeon. I would anticipate this ending pretty fast, guys. Here you go, Mr. Zen. I know tonight it's not going to move very much. We started very late. Most of our viewers probably went to bed. They probably gave up waiting. So it's just me and you. It's just the 80 of us. But when we are back at it on Monday, which there might not be a Monday stream, by the way, but once we are back at it, I would expect this to move pretty fast. I don't know why I'm coughing so much. Something is tickling my throat, man. It's a dry cough. There's nothing there. It's just like I'm irritated. I must be breathing something that irritates me. All right. You reduced my slab away by 40. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Let me fix that. My bad. Okay. 2600. My bad. All right. Very silly. Clicking on this. And Mr. needs to talk. So let's get another slab up here. We've got this Kaido for $100. It says 124 on it. Is that actually accurate? Is he really 100? That's a lot of money for Kaido. Kaido. Let's see. We're going to turn this off. We're going to say PSA 10. Come on. 10. Kaido. From One Piece OP1. Is that right? Look at that. It says errata. Let's type in errata. Kaido errata. Okay, and then let's see. The cheapest one is actually 110. Okay, so 110. Honest people here, gotta love it. Yeah, that's very nice that you helped me correct that right away. We are. All right. It's an alt art leader. Yes, and it's also from the first print run of One Piece. There it is. $110. Ooh. Errata, I barely know her. If you like One Piece, I genuinely believe these are probably pretty investable. So I've watched a lot of card collecting for a long time. When something like this pops up, some differentiator that says this is first print run, people go nuts for that. That's what becomes sort of like the, what would you call it, the holy grail of collecting. just like first edition Pokemon. So this will be first edition One Piece English, and that stuff will go to the moon, in my opinion. If I was a One Piece collector, I'd be looking into that exact set for investing. So here's Legend Maker Lunatone. I've got this card back. Somebody sold it back to me. I don't remember who it was. Here we are. I pulled that for $5. It was chicken broth Mister had for dinner. Yeah. I have had a cough before. It seems I have a sensitive, maybe I have, what do they call that when you, they call it, here we're going to type in Lunatone. Not allergies, but what do they call it when you get an easily irritated throat for coughing? Oops, come on. Lunatone Legend. Last time, we found mold. So that's not good. I wonder if there's mold somewhere. Okay, there is no Lunatone Legend Maker. I sent you a message through Discord. It says Javier. Yeah, let's take a quick look. Send in those orders, guys. We got an empty queue. I don't know if I see it. Could you send another? It's asthma. There you go. Asthma. Yeah, asthma. I like to pronounce it autism. Okay. Let's type in Legend Maker. Legend Maker. And here we go. Is this it? What would you trade me for Master Ball Alakazam? Just look up his value, and I'll just give you that and store credit, okay? Okay? Unless you have something else you want to offer for it. Oops. No. We don't want Lunatone. Because Lunatone is not for... We can't find one. Okay, so Legend Maker, right? What's the first reverse holo Legend Maker? All right, here we go. Legend Maker. What's the population on this card? I was in a pack break and won the pack in the OP1 box break, and that was the top hit from the box. Nice. Nice, man. That's the card I traded you. You're saying that card's from you? Did I do good on the trade? It's 110. Did I do good or did I do bad? It was pop 16. Damn, that's rare. That is so rare. That is one rare card, man. I bought on the last night. Legend Maker so dope. Didn't we have this Lunatone as a break? I could have sworn. Yeah, he was a break. And then whoever won the break sold it back to me. So he's mine again. All right. Cool. I think we are even. Yeah, it was sold back. Here is a Pikachu and a Bisharp and a Ducklet. Very nice. Okay, so Ducklet, huh? These cards look like a pretty good giveaway pile for the future. We could definitely give these away. I think we're even. We are. Bisharp, ooh, reverse holo. Look at that. Cool. And then there's Pikachu Black Star promo from 2021. Time really flies. That's the General Mills Pikachu. I wonder if it went up in price over time. I bet it did. Didn't even realize CGC changed their label. Oh, yeah, they did. CGC really changed their label. They changed it a lot. Okay, cool. We have a vintage pack for sale if anyone wants to open vintage. Plus this back in here. Let's see, what's this? Somebody bought a pricey booster pack yesterday. We had our friend Mr. Isai Rivera came in, and that guy went so deep, man. Really appreciate him. We have this break over here going on. You guys might have noticed this. I thickened my lobster bisque with cornstarch so it's thicker for the crostini. What? That's a very strong cough. I don't know what's causing that cough, but I bet you our air quality in the home has to be poor. You know, it is winter time. I wonder if having all the windows and doors shut for so long means your air quality goes down because you're trapped in the house with all your dirt. Okay, that's priced up. Nice. Mr. Coelli's here. Coelli DeVille. Here's Ninetales. Ah, the pack breaks. You know, these are actually pretty close. This guy's, he's halfway done. We opened 2 of those yesterday and did not pull Lugia. I'll point that out. Okay, so somebody has cleared 2 non-Lugia packs. Maybe your odds for Lugia are better. Definitely affects air quality. Fresh air is so important. This is My Little Pony for $8. It is alpha print run. So you can be the alpha pony collector. Okay, very good. And here we go. Extra rule. Time to take a picture of this and take it down. Okay, you guys know in our Discord server, we jump over here. You guys know in our Discord server, we have a channel called the All Slabs channel, where we take picture of cards that are for sale. And you can go watch it. You can go look at it and see all of our cards for sale. Okay, uploading that. Also, let's turn low battery power mode off. I had to turn low battery power mode on. We officially have battery again. There we go. All right. It's the old lady rubbing her kitty dust on you. I don't know about that. Selling slabs is a big part of the business that we host over here. But we have all kinds of slabs. All kinds of booster packs too. Speaking of which, if you are coming back for our late night stream, we've got this Mosaic NBA cards are back on the menu. They are available again. We sold out of a whole case of these, so I just went and bought another case. Okay, and flip this around. We need one more. The haunted meat left spores in the house. It could have. All right, so here we go. So here's another pony, My Little Pony. I have sold a lot of the My Little Ponies, but not at a great price. They did not do well. I wish they had graded 10. I think that is the main problem. They apparently don't grade 10 very easily. All right. Maybe it would be better to just sell the alpha packs rather than open them and grade them. Here's Portgus D Ace. Priced at 70 on 11/24. What I remember about this card is it's so rare, there's nothing to compare it to. Oh, wow. YouTube just told me that there's copyrighted content in my live stream from yesterday. So this is not changing. Here's this lady. She's 38. I don't know. Let's just lower it. I don't want to look it up. I'm too lazy. Let's go down 10% maybe. So let's go down to 34. 125. Okay, we've got Smoker. Looks like he was priced on 12.24. He doesn't need an update. And the Lion King, we actually recently priced this one. I remember this. We just priced Lion King. I just didn't write the date on it. All right, cool. This one's really shiny, by the way. Did you guys notice that? Look at that shine on that. I don't know what that hollow foil is, but that is so cool looking. Dang, dude. The Haunted Meat left spores. Boxes are still selling well. Do that. Here is Monkey D. Luffy, PSA 10 for $40. Now that is up to date. If you don't own this Monkey D. Luffy, he is a promo card, and it's King Monkey D. Luffy because he found the treasure and now he's the king of the pirates or some crap like that. Here's another Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, we got to update this one. Just a couple of these left. You know, I had like 30 of these, basically, of these Monkey D. Luffys. Sold all of them except for just a few. So this was a popular card. Only problem now is many of you guys watching who would be interested in one, you've already got one. All right. We had so many of these when it first came back, and you just sold. Okay, there we go. Have any Tony Chopper graded? I have had Tony Chopper graded, but I don't think I have any on the table at the moment. We don't have room in the Holo Shuffle for this, do we? No. I'll get this guy in the Holo Shuffle. He's only $25. That's a good price. Larvitar. What's the population on it? The population on this one, well, it is a promo, but I don't actually know. Let's take a quick look. Could be kind of high. But then again, a lot of modern cards' population is pretty high. So he's a modern card, and his population is, when the population is anticipated to be high, we don't really report it. Population of 5,700, yeah. So like many other modern cards, there's plenty of them to go around. That would be why he's a PSA 10, but he only costs $40. But the other thing we've learned is that modern cards, despite their high population, they are capable of going up in price. It's probably just maybe a little bit harder for them to go up in price. Here's that Shining Mew. He's really nice. Pidgeot, and Venonat. Let's take a quick look at this Dark Golbat. For a couple years in, as a promo, 5K isn't as bad as it could be. I also think it's a very nice looking card, and so that would explain why so many got graded, because when a card is nice, everyone grades it. But that also runs through the inventory of singles quickly, so that's a good thing. So let's see, Dark Golbat, 7. All right, his price is coming down. Is that in USD? It's all in USD. Yeah, these are all in USD. It's actually in rupees. Rubles. Rupees and rubles. There you go. Dark Golbat getting a little bit cheaper. All right, let's just see what we're doing here. We just got a Thim order. And Beckett slabs look deluxe, though. They look more premium. I don't like how fat they are. 5 Surging Sparks. Oh, okay. What's your website? Says Shakir. We do not have a website. We use a Discord server. And then you just buy directly from the description. You will notice I have my links to PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, Venmo. We also have, what's it called? Wise. I think it's pronounced Wise, right? We have Wise for international orders. If you're international, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got all these payment processing methods in the description of the live stream. Also, you'll see the price for everything, like the booster packs, in the live stream, in the description. So that's how we do it. We run it from YouTube. YouTube is the website. And then we have sort of like a backup website that helps us run this Discord. There we go. I should be working on a Cardconomist website, I think, though. I think it's silly that I don't have one. Don't you think so? I could probably host a Cardconomist website, and then I could maybe like put some slow-selling products up there for a high price. Caphagrigus. Do you ship to Malaysia? I'll ship to Malaysia. Yeah, I'll ship anywhere. Here, here's Cryogonal. Why always the same similar view count, YouTube, algorithm, or AI? Here's Executor. I know I've bought cards from Malaysia. Here we are. And Chin Pao. I'll ship to Malaysia. Why not? I've shipped to... I'm trying to remember all the most rare places I've shipped to. I've never shipped to Russia, but I've shipped all over the Middle East. I've shipped to India. I've shipped to Indonesia. I think I shipped to Pakistan one time. Here we are. It was a giveaway card. Somebody won a giveaway card, and they went and they paid for the shipping, and it got shipped to Pakistan. And there were no problems. Everything was fine. It made it through. No complications. Hathim. But that is not a place we normally ship to. Pakistan is pretty rare. But the reason that's so funny is because we like to say Pokistan. Pokistan. All right, Mr. Hathim. Let's grab your bag. All right. Singapore's next to Malaysia. They're literally neighbors. Nice. All right. BGS is like the Ivy League school of grading, while PSA is your state school and CGC is the local community. Okay, we have an order. Brad Bettle, box of Freerin, Japanese. I think that's the correct price. New bag. Okay, box of Freerin. I got an open box of Freerin. Do I have a sealed box of Freerin? That would be very convenient. If I had a sealed box right next to me. I think I have to stand up for this one, okay? All right, I'll be right back. No BGS is lame. You think BGS is lame? You're lame. All right, give me a second here. Now this is English, right? Is this English? Yeah, that's English. The Japanese ones are here. All right, I brought in a couple boxes. Here we go. So Freerin is a set that I actually have 2 cases of left. Plenty of it. So we got plenty of Freerin. Ready? Here it goes. This set was selling so well at the time that I was like, I better just buy a ton of this crap. I don't know if you could ship to Russia. Can you? Okay. Oh. Very nice. Okay, so there's 12 packs in here, Brad. Throw that away. Ready? CGC is better. You like CGC better than PSA, or are you saying CGC is better than Beckett? The problem for CGC, they don't have a perfect grade anymore. So I would have to say it goes PSA, then BGS, then CGC. Unfortunately. When CGC brings back the perfect label, I will rearrange that. PSA, then Beckett, then CGC. I actually place CGC in 3rd place. There we go. They might do more volume, though. I think they have pretty competitive pricing and turnaround times, and their clear case is amazing. There's no doubt about that. Their clear case is very good. Their pristine grades are nice. As a buyer, I'd love to buy a pristine anything. As a seller, I want a chance for a perfect grade. CGC above, SGC above CGC for me. I place SGC in 4th place, but I grade Pokemon cards, so I don't know. Maybe if you're grading sports card, it might come above CGC for sure. But for Pokemon cards, SGC is trailing in 4th place, I would say. I think it's just because people are kind of prejudiced toward it, and that's it. No other reason. Ooh. Maybe there's a bit of redundancy with SGC, like why would I need to do SGC when I can just do PSA? Go. I thought CGC was better than SGC. We are for Pokemon, I'd say it is. Yeah, for Pokemon, I'd say CGC above SGC. Oh. Oh. Very nice. Okay. 1 more. 2 more. CGC needs to be harsher on grading. Well, they are harsh when they grade pristine 10. So the pristine 10s are pretty hard to get. If you don't believe me, go actually grade a couple rounds with CGC. Because we did a lot of CGC grading. And what I remember distinctly, even after their rule change, their upgrade, it was hard to get both 10s, but especially pristine 10s were ridiculous. So I buy pristine 10s with confidence. Just the inability to get like a black label style card from CGC, in my opinion, makes them redundant. Just go get a Beckett. Why not just go get Beckett? And the problem is Beckett's more expensive. And boy, do they take forever. That's an OFR. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, Brad Bettle, he says, new bag. Welcome back, Brad. Welcome back. I think there's one called Diamond. Okay. AGS is the AI one. Yeah. We got AI grading. We got AI grading. It's AI grading, I swear. Oh my God, dude. How's that working out for them? I don't think that company is going to stick around. They're either going to get purchased by another grading company, which would be success. That's probably their best outcome. Or I think they're going to go out of business. Brad Bettle. It's too crowded of a market. PSA, Beckett, CGC, SGC. That's 4 card grading companies. That is way too much. And their prices aren't even that high anymore. Prices have all come down over time. So it's like, how can you stay competitive in that market? It's the AI one. Yeah, it's the AI advertising one. They claim to have AI, but they didn't make their own in-house software. I'm pretty sure they got some other software and just tweaked it. I don't think they made their own. They didn't make it from scratch, So people like to use that word AI for everything now. What they have is software that assists them with the grading. It's not like a fully automated process. They have very aggressive advertisers, but it's not like a robot, like a Tesla robot, walks up, picks your card up, grades it, encapsulates it, and sends it back to you. Did I just get a message from Alexis? What the? All right. I told Alexis I was bored. She just advised me that I go kick cans outside. Oh, God damn, dude. Another another 5 surging. What is she doing? What? Okay. Ow. So 5 of these. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, let's snip this. Now I get bored. I get bored and then I complain about being bored to people. I complain to Mike's side too. I say, Mike's side, I'm bored. You are? I think I get bored easily. Do you guys get bored easily? Are you that type? I'm kind of like this kind of person where if I don't have some kind of stimulation mentally, I just absolutely go insane. I have like a meltdown. I'm bored AF. I'd call it buds. Hanging out with my card collecting buds. Just me and you, just hanging out all the way out. Here's Black Caillou Rem. Mister does it all the time. Oh, so I probably bothered Tammy with the 2. Tammy, I'm bored. I bothered old friends about it on Facebook. I'm bored. Here's Clobopus. I truly get very bored. Clobopus. Keep your silver safe for me. If I get bored, I just play with my kids or buy something. Yeah, man, I could go buy something. That just does not solve it. And obviously, I do not have kids right now, so I cannot just go playing with kids. So I got to actually have some kind of solution. And the solution is tell Tammy that I'm bored. There we go. It's like I don't have anything to talk about, but I have something to tell you. And that is that I'm very bored. Okay. Let's grab this. Oh, look, there's Alexis hanging out with us. Alexis, I was just telling them how bored I was. Man, Marvel's Rivals is good. Hello, mistress. Is the line long tonight? Not at all. We have a nice short line, actually. Very short. We have a very short line. Here's Ryan Warner. 2 terrestrial festival plus shipping. You got it, Ryan Warner. Get a pit bull. Nah, I'm not looking to take care of another animal. We have too many animals already. Alexis, can we pay you to adopt our cats? How much to adopt our cats? I went to the big card shop near me and they focus on electric car stuff a lot. Now that is a pricey hobby. Alexis, what are you doing up so late at night anyways? Is this an SAR? No, this is an RR. I went home to see my parents for 2 days and I got to see my 3-year-old niece. I wasn't bored 1 minute over there. Here we go. 2 hollows and Tyranitar. I already have a bag. You got to convince my landlord to rent your cat. Oh, all right. Put this over here. All right. So Ryan Warner. Grab all this. And we'll slip this in here. 2024 is almost over. I stayed up out of spite. What are you spiting? Ryan Warner plus shipping. You can't be up this late. You have a very important job in the morning. In the afternoon. Oh. Man, I am just coughing. I have a dry throat. All right, maybe I'll take one of these cough drops. Okay, Ryan Warner. I can be up as late as I want. Mister, are you streaming on New Year's? I probably am, but I don't know when. I tend to start streaming after Karis has gone to bed. Let's clear this. And we're going to say Ryan Warner. Oops, I typed in tie-in. Ryan Warner. It is. Why did Alexa stop streaming? Most of all because I think it's kind of a scheduling thing. So I kind of wake up just around 4:30 to 5, and then I climb out of bed wheezing and coughing, and then I stumble in here and I turn the stream on, and then she's there just about at the same time as she starts doing shipping, and the stream's about over about the time she's done doing shipping. So it's just kind of like a timing thing. But, we're still interested in maybe testing Alexis out on running a separate YouTube channel and going live in a separate setup downstairs. I just actually have to sit down and work on that. And as it would be, I'm extremely busy. Whatever I do, I always have to cut out time from something else. All right, there you go, Mr. Ryan Warner. My melody got destroyed yesterday. All right, there we go. Ugh. Alexis is busy. So now we've got an order from Mr. Hathim, 5 more Surging Sparks. Let's see. Louis wants to know where you went, Alexis. Louis say he's not coming back to the stream until you're live again. All right. Got some packs. You ready, Hathim? Here goes. Snipping this. And snipping this. And snipping this. Ta-da! All right. Alexis, what's your favorite Pokemon? Well, Mr. Not Louis. Louis got fresh. Set up a sports card channel. You don't see many women doing sports rip and ship. Alexis, do you watch sports? You don't watch sports, do you? You don't strike me as a sports watcher. We are. You know, Alexis really more strikes me as a Star Wars watcher. She's more of a Star Wars fan. Here's Slacking. Sports intimidate me. Still Snorlax. Oh, you like Snorlax. Here's Slaking. He's kind of like budget Snorlax. Here's Hydreigon. Hathim. All right. And Terrapagos. There you go. Women ripping sports is kind of boring to me. Hey! Sharpen them sharp corners, no jokes. Okay, Mr. Hathim with the large bag over here. Yeah, I'm more into opening ripping ships with the buds, you know what I'm saying? This is a buds only space. Star Wars, never watched it. Did you watch Squid Game, by the way? I bet you didn't watch Squid Game. Why do I feel like you didn't watch Squid Game? There you are. I would bet 2 Pokemon cards you didn't watch Squid Game. You're going to be like, I didn't watch Squid Game. Nope, I didn't. Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ, bro. All right, there we go. If we hosted cool parties at our house, what kind of parties should they be that would actually attract people, do you think? Free food party? Free alcohol party? There we go. Karis and I are extremely bored. We were so bored today. We actually talked all day long about being bored. I wish I was exaggerating. That is exactly what... I'm not even slightly exaggerating. We talked about being bored. That's what we talked about today. Mr. Miguel Vasquez says $23 to that slab away. All right, thank you, Mr. Miguel. We talked about how bored we were and what to do about it. All right, let's see. This is going to say 400. Click. Nothing makes me cringe more than seeing a girl with some crazy painted, sharp, fake or real nails touching cards. You don't like my nails? I'll change the game, baseball. Beetlejuice is free. One thing I can't stand is people who say sports ball. Trim those nails if you're going to handle my cards. Man, he's so mean. This guy's cruel, man. He don't like my nails. I worked so hard on them. So here is Mr. Midnight Suazo. Yo, 3 packs of Breaking Bad. Oh, Breaking Bad? Okay. Not you, Mr. Females. Whoa! Funny dude. All these females out here. Have you seen my claws? You should host a gay party. You would have so much in common with your guests. A gay party? I didn't even think about that. That would be interesting. What do you think, Alexis? What if we hosted a gay party? All right, there we go. Ooh. Mr. Midnight Suazo. Snipping this. Oh. They can sometimes not handle the packs well with long nails. You've seen long nails. Here's Midnight Suazo with 3 packs of Breaking Bad. Did you guys even know we had this? It's very annoying, baseball. All right, here goes. Okay, we've got Lydia's Betrayal. That's what you pay extra for. You pay extra for the girl to scratch your card. Here's Lydia's Fate. Here's Challenging the Cartel. And Walter White. All right, Walter White. I try to keep my nails at least 6 inches long. Here we go. She's got 9-inch nails. Naked Twister, and baby oil. Alexis, go for a 4 point. Nope. I was telling Mr. not to get his nails painted. I don't know, I might do it. Here's Fugu State. All right. Weird. Missouri is the most swingers per capita, so that kind of party may be a hit. Are you serious? You're saying Missouri has the most swingers per capita? Probably because we're all bored. Hank's new assistant. You are? Here's Cash Drive and Walt's Last Stand. Mister is live. Okay. Fugu. It's Fugu, not Fuegu. All the old people there make sense. All the old people. Last pack. You ready? Does Mr. look like Eddie Murphy? We're very similar, actually. All right, here's Say My Name. Legacy Costs. All right. Here's Skylar's Resolve. A Falling Out. And Chemical Disincorporation. No signature cards in these 3 packs. Got to keep going. Watch me hole punch the cards. Fugue. Fuego. All right, there it is. Mr. Midnight Suazo, thank you so much. Breaking Bad cards. Who knew we had that? I knew. Okay. Alexis, did you get your Christmas wish? What was your wish for Christmas? There we go. Let's rotate these. We've got Pidgey, $45. Hey, mister, I won my fantasy football league. Wow. Here's Finn and Jake. Drowsy. Oh, come on now. And Crocodile Man. Ooh. Is there a Tuco card? I want a secret rare Tuco. At them. 3 more Surging. Whoa. He's not messing around with these Surging Sparks cards. All right, you got it, man. All right. Alexis rents her own house with a totally separate person. Time for some Cumberland Farms. My Christmas wish is my landlord letting me get rid of the horrible carpet. It says right in that clause number 4. No getting rid of the shaggy carpet from the 1970s. You're not even allowed to clean it. Okay, Mr. Hit Them. I pulled another staple out of the carpet and showed it to him. Mr. How was the China chicken dinner? Oh, man, it was pretty bad. I was like honest about it. I was like, honey, we are not eating this. We are throwing this away. Here's Cophagragus. He's like worst Dusclops. All right. There we go. I can't believe he still didn't take care of that. All right. Now we've got Isai Rivera, 3 boxes of Japanese Terra Festival. Oh, hell yeah, dude. All right, guys, we're in business. You ready? You ready? The box tried to jump out of my hand. Do you have a Cumberland Farms? I don't think we do. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. On a real note, I do false nails because my real nails are very thin and fold backwards unless I keep them short, and it's ugly. There we go. All right. So, put this over here. You don't gotta have long nails. All right. How many? Actually, where did the culture of long nails come from? Do you guys here? How many guys here notice a girl's nails? I don't think I've ever noticed a girl's nails. I remember my mom had long nails, but my sisters didn't care for it. I actually like my work better than my apartment. Throw a tip for my landlord instead. Oh no. Come on, something good. Haven't met a guy that likes them. Hello, Kate. That is good night. Mike's side. What are you doing up so late? First Alexis, now Mike's side. Stick that. It's like 5 a.m. where you live, isn't it? There we go. Something good. Gotta pull this guy a Umbreon. Umbreon Crown. You guys want me to start buying Umbreon crowns and just hosting breaks on them soon? So you can just go straight after the Umbreon when you spend your money? There you go. I think a girl's hair is probably more important than her nails. I think guys do notice a girl's hair really strongly. That's why my favorite girl haircut is the nice buzz cut. Oh, sexy. There you go. All right. Very good. Throw that over there. I only noticed them if they have long fake ones. They can't even open a can of soda with them. You mean like the really, really long nails, right? I've seen that before. I think I've complained that I'm worried if a girl had really long fake nails that she wouldn't be able to, let's say, be hygienic after using the restrooms. I should expect PSA returns to come in March, right? Could be March. Let me think. What time is it? It's the beginning of January. It could be sooner than March. Could be the end of February. But it really depends. It's up to PSA. So PSA has like turnaround times that are up to their volume. So it depends on how much they're actually getting from everyone. And if you think about it, Terra Festival just came out. So the wait times might be longer. So yeah, it might be about March. I think that's a good estimate. All right. I've only ever seen Ratchet Hood girls have those. Ew. Oh no, the first pack is an Ogerpon mask. No! Alright, first box is definitely cold. You could pull Golden Pikachu out of here still, so cross your fingers for that. Also, you could still pull a Master Ball. That sucks, dude. Ogerpon mask. I wish the Ogerpons were more valuable, but you know, something in the box got to be worth very little, or else these booster packs would be so much more expensive if everything was valuable. Yeah. Uncle Mike is a passport, bro. 6 is up? Why is everyone up so late? Bro, you guys got to go to bed. This is Sunday. You guys can't be up late. I can be up late because it's my job to be up late. Here we are. Here's Jolteon. Oh, of course, the best card in this pack is this little Dusclops worth 10 cents. Oh, yeah. I listening to rap. I'm a hand sanitizer freak. I have a setup for keeping my hands clean. If they don't do the glue right, I could trap moisture. Oh, okay. Here we are. What do you think, Alexis? Should I get some fake nails for one stream? I think that'd be really funny if I did that. Here's, oh, we got the Mask Man. And here's Scream Tail. Okay. And Eevee. Oh, very good. We're all blinking. Definitely not me, says Squid Pokemon. We're all just buds hanging out together. I can do your nails. I've all set up for acrylic nails. You hear that, guys? Alexis will do my nails. And then I'll open packs and it'll be fantastic. Fantabulous or something. Fabulous. Okay, that's what I was going for. My brain wasn't braining. Let's go ahead and open these over here. So you got 20 packs remaining. All right. Sounds zesty. All right. So we know the Pokemon that is the most lesbian is either Espeon or Scissor, right? What's the most gay Pokemon? Would that be the duck? Who's the most, like, gay? Not lesbian, but gay. Let's have a vote. What do you guys think it is? The most LGBTQ gay Pokemon. Okay, and Mr. Mime. Okay, so you got the duck from Scarlet Violet, Quackavall or whatever. You got Mr. Mime. He seems a little fruity, but I don't know. He's Ash's dad, so might not be gay, right? Doing Ash's mom. Jinx. Jinx could have been a drag queen. They didn't specifically say Jinx wasn't a drag queen. All right, good luck, Isai. Are all drag queens gay? Drag queens aren't straight, right? I just assume not. I defend my hand sanitizer addiction. Ditto, not just any Pokemon. Well, Ditto might be one of the most trans Pokemon because Ditto literally transforms, but not necessarily gay. Actually, Ditto's probably one of the straightest Pokemon because it's constantly having babies. Think about it. Dragonite, him on top because he's a top. Well, no, that doesn't really define it. I mean, you could be in a heterosexual relationship and be a top, so I don't think that does it. They very specifically say Jinx is a female exclusive Pokemon. Oh, okay, so Jinx is not a drag queen. Meowth is known for cross-dressing. Here's a little Jirachi. Oh, we've got this crazy guy. Don't ask how I know that. Oh my god. There we are. Jinx can't be it, guys. Jinx is a girl. The rural state, Jinx is a girl. It's Quackavall. Quackavall is at the top of the list right now, as far as I'm concerned. Name a zestier Pokemon or a more fantastic Pokemon. You can't. Magneton. All three of them are dudes. Yeah, but those could just be a couple buds hanging out, right? A couple buds, you know what I'm saying? You never hung out with two other buds? Caitlyn Jenner Chew. Yep, in Pokemon games, Jinx can only be female. Oh. All right, so far you're doing very bad. You've got the mask and you've got the turtle. You got one more shot. One more shot, okay? If your last card is Umbreon, these two guys don't matter. You did good. So you got to pull Umbreon now. Okay. All right. Well, so do conjoined twins, Michael. So do conjoined twins. Conjoined twins aren't necessarily, like, gay, right? So, they are. They are all attracted to each other. Oh. That's a good one. So this is Paldea Friends. Friends in Paldea. Nice. Inteleon seems questionable. Inteleon seems... I don't know. He's like a James Bond Pokemon. Go. Oh. All right. Jolteon. So I would say it's kind of a cold round. Jolteon's a good pull, but the other two pulls were so bad that it's overall a bad round for you. I'm sorry, Isai. Just saying it like it is. That's a tough round, man. Okay, you might have just cleared two cold boxes from the case. So now might be the time to buy one more and see what happens before Hathim buys it. Oops. It's been raining a lot. Ready? We've got Vaporeon. What about male Gardevoir? He's not gay. He's not gay just because he's male. Night. Have a nice night, Miss Alexis. All right, we got a Dunsparce Master Ball. That's cool, man. I like that. It looks good, too. Good artwork. Oh, you got the Dusclops. He's so good. Alexis, stop. Don't go. Toxtricity looks pretty gay. Nah. Sniping pony promos before all the Europeans take them. Damn UK. Pony promos. A dude's in a gal's body. He's not in a girl's body. It's just male-female. That's actually normal. I think it is actually Quackavall. He's probably the most gay Pokemon. It's Quackavall's the most gay, and then Espeon's the most lesbian Pokemon because it's, lesbian. Cramorant and Lurantis look gay. Lurantis is an insect. I don't think it portrays gayness, right? You are. Yeah, those orchid praying mantises are a real thing. They're actually pretty cool. It doesn't. Maybe if it was wearing like a scarf too, right? Like if it was, because that would be extra, wouldn't it? Ooh, you got 2 Master Balls. You didn't do that bad. So you got 2 Master Balls and Friends in Paldea. So my thoughts, Isai, the fact that you got 2 Master Balls and a Friends in Paldea, that definitely helps. Yeah, you got 3 extra pulls. So you definitely didn't have that bad of a round. It could have been way worse. Very cool, man. Well, thank you for going so deep. This has been very fun. Isai, your bag's pretty large. Let's get you a box. Shouldn't he have 3 Master Balls? No, he shouldn't. Because Master Balls are not in every box. That's my point. That's why, since he had 2 Master Balls, he's doing pretty good. Sylveon is the main Pokemon used by LGBTQ. It uses the exact coloring of the trans flag. Oh, I didn't know that. So would that make Sylveon the most trans Pokemon? I would say Ditto's the most trans Pokemon because he literally has transform. But again, he is known for having a million children, a million babies. He's more like the biggest gigolo of any Pokemon. We are? All right. Since he's constantly used to breed with, he's like the most straight almost. It's like hyper straightness. Hyper heterosexual. All right, so you get a little box here. And we'll set your box over here on the side. There you go, because you have so much stuff. Very good. Mew knows transform too. Does it actually? I didn't know Mew knows transform. Dark Explorer's Raikou, extremely rare. Extremely rare, unique card. He is an expert with hands-on experience. Ditto has no gender. That's true. Ditto has no gender. But again, look at the facts. Ditto tends to turn into the opposite gender of whatever you leave at the daycare, and then Ditto has a baby. I don't know. Maybe Ditto's the best. No, I don't know. I don't know what to say about Ditto. All right. Any other orders? There's no more orders in the queue. Very slow Sunday night stream. It's my own fault. I started at almost 3 a.m. It's officially 4:13. I'll keep going if you guys want to keep going. Let me go ahead and price up another slabby wabby or two. I'm looking for slabs that need pricing. Like these guys. Checked Google and listed the top 21 absolute gay Pokemon. Farfetch'd is number 1. Farfetch'd? Why is Farfetch'd? Why would Farfetch'd be the most gay? I can go all night long. Oh, nice. Brandon Warder, James Wright. They must have sold these back to me or something. Oh, Brandon Warder. This is a Brandon Warder card. It's for sale. All right. First, before we do this, let's get rotate here. Here's Suicune and Manectric. So Manectric does say 1224. Mr. Psyduck because he's confused about sexuality. I don't know. He might be confused about other things, like maybe the price of cards. He'd be like, why are these so expensive? Shouldn't they be cheaper? So that might be why he's so confused. Manectric. Holland Phantoms. He might be looking at my menu going, how does this work? That could be why he's confused. Oh, so there's no Manectric for sale. Is that right? Okay, so there's no Manectric Holland Phantoms for sale. That makes sense. He's pop 10. Because it's a far-fetched claim. Oh, that's pretty good. Do you have any vintage? Yes. If you don't know this, we post our vintage... wait, you mean vintage packs or vintage slabs? We post our vintage slabs on our Discord server. Like here, see? In our Pricey Slabs channel. Check this out. Oh, this one actually sold. I have to remove that one. Halo, Dusclops. Oops. Probably take that off the screen. All right, let's delete this. All right, so we're going to delete that Slowbro. And now we're going to take a picture of this Manectric. All right, we got a nice picture of the Manectric. He's going up. Actually, can we... I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say, maybe the lighting should show off the holofoil a little better. Like you said, you would save for me. I said I would save something for you. You might want to remind me of that right away. What are you talking about? What did I save for you? In the original anime, the first time we see Farfetch'd, they're a thief living in the outskirts of society, which is, you guessed it, very gay. Here's Joshua Callings. Japanese Jungle. Whoa, all right. You said 340. I believe you meant to send 304. So I'm gonna get you a $36 store credit. Oops. I sent for 4 more boxes. Oh, we better start speeding up. All right. $36 left, Joshua. There it is. Give me the rest in credit. All right. Mr. Scuffa. So the best pull in here is going to be Snorlax, but there's also the Evolutions, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. There's Scyther. He's pretty cool. Those are some of the best ones. Is there a Raichu in Jungle? There's not a Raichu in Jungle, but there is a Pikachu in Jungle. Is there? No, Raichu's in Fossil, ironically. You think Raichu would have been in Jungle. Oh, wow. I've never seen that happen before, where it tore so strangely. There you go. All right. Okay, don't look. Don't look. Okay, come on, man. God, I hate these things. I hate the design of these packs, the old packs. They had that extra layer of thin plastic on the inside. It's so stupid. Okay, so Joshua just wanted a jungle vintage profit. Just wanted a jungle vintage pack. I don't care about profit. Nice, dude. That's the way to open cards, really, because you're just going to enjoy yourself. So, oh, wow, look at that. Right off the bat, Pikachu. Great. That's perfect. You're already in better spirits right now. Oh, my God, dude. That is ideal. Pikachu and Eevee instantly. That's a good pack. Wow, I was just sitting there waiting to get open, too. Isn't that fun? Here we have Meowth. Okay. Save that Dark Holo Golbat for me. Oh, he's nice, isn't he? Yeah, we've got Rhyhorn. He hasn't sold so far, so I think you're probably safe. Cubone. Oh, my God. The only card left is Jigglypuff. You think he could pull Jigglypuff before he reaches the end? Venonat. He sucks. Look at that. You don't even need a holo at this point. You're so good on those 3 cards. Go. Butterfree. This is a great one, too, by the way. This is one of the better commons or uncommons to pull out of the set. Look at that, everyone. Butterfree. Look. Wow, man. Killing it. And Seeking. Okay. Now you got your holo card. Here it goes. Oh, man. If I'd turned it a bit slower, I'd have been like, oh, my God, is this Snorlax? You got a beautiful Wigglytuff. Congratulations. Wasn't that fun? I thought that was fun. I like the jungle packs. Jungle packs are awesome. All right. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. Pretty much any half-decent holo, and these 3 commons coming into your pack make this a hot pack. Awesome. So, the next step, I would probably give you a special holder for this Wigglytuff, like this. Well, you know, it's just a Wigglytuff. It's not Snorlax. Let's give it a top loader. Put it in your bag. How much is all that worth, though? Well, it kind of depends. What you need to do to maximize the value of these, you need to grade them, right? So if I send these to you at your home, you'll want to send them yourself because it'll save you money if you send them yourself. Unless you're international. If you're international, you could probably hire me to do it. But let's take a quick look, okay? So we're going to say PSA 10, Jungle, Pikachu, Japanese. Let's see what this goes for these days. You ready for this, guys? So check this out. The cheapest Jungle Pikachu 10 is $120, and he's a common. He's a common. So this is a great set to open. People just, I don't know, maybe they're a little burnt out of Jungle. You'd think Jungle would sell more often, because you got that. You got the Eevee, too. The Eevee's a really good one as well. Look at the nice centering on your Eevee, by the way. It might have a shot. A little thin up top. On this one, I noted that, too. It's actually not just on top. It's been shifted to the... it's been shifted to the right, I mean. So it's thin here, thick here, and that kind of a... It seems... no, this is the biggest problem right here. It's this corner. That doesn't mean that it won't grade 10. Give it a shot. You know, if it grades 9, you still make some of your money back. Joshua with the J. Grading your cards is a good idea, guys. But we know that. If you don't want to spend the money grading them, just store them really well. Store your cards really well. And one day you can grade them, okay? Store them really, really well. Store them in semi-rigids and just stack them up in a box. Can you use my credit for shipping? I probably could. You're in the U.S., right? Joshua. Oh, are you international? We were having trouble with international shipping yesterday. He says yes. Oh, you are? Okay, hold on. You're not under Scuffa, are you? Scuff? Whoa, there's Scuffed Prod. That was a long time ago. Scuffed Prod. Joshua. Joshua, do I have your... Don't use my older address. I'm U.S. Could you send me an email with your current address, Joshua? Send me an email, will you? Send me an email. And we'll subtract 9 from here. You'll actually still have some money left. You have $27 left. All right. Thank you, Joshua. Scuffed Prod is me. Oh, you're Scuffed Prod. I remember that guy. You changed your name to Scuffa. Okay, let me get rid of Scuffed Prod. That's so funny. I did not realize. I'll discord you for my usual. We're going to get rid of Scuffed Prod from the address book just to be safe. Delete. Delete. All right, that's gone. And I'll put this right over here. You send me that message with the address. I remember when shipping was free. That was like 6 years ago. That long ago. 6 years ago. Okay. You're in luck, Mr. Isai. You are the next person in line. No waiting. Plug my phone in here. I sent an order through ZELLE. You did. I see that. That is awesome. Excuse me. So, what do you know? I got 4 exact booster boxes left of Terra Festival, and I'm praying for you to pull. I'm praying for you to pull an Umbreon. Let me give you a little secret that I know. We never pulled an Umbreon out of this exact case, so there better be one. No Umbreon has been pulled out of this exact case, so there better be one. Set these here. How much are those boxes? These are $100 a piece. They're the most popular product on the menu right now. They're called Terra Festival. I'll say this too, that the vintage packs, like what you just opened, I'd probably say that's the second most popular thing right now. People are still going nuts for vintage cards. I think it's because everyone's got this general sense that vintage is going to go away one day. Like, there's not enough of it. I have another jungle pack. I will have to test the price, but you could probably buy another jungle pack for $305, and I'll get that set up if somebody buys that. Yeah, those jungle packs, they're cool, man. With the Pikachu and the Cubone and the Jigglypuff and the Eevee, and then a chance for Snorlax and the Eeveelutions and Scyther. It's good stuff. But you could get a cold pack. You could get Victreebel. You could get Vileplume. Ugh. Vileplume is in the set. Such a bad card. So you could get a junk pack, but your pack was good. I'll take that jungle pack. So Isai's going to buy that jungle pack as well. Have to discuss with Satan tonight at dinner. What are you talking about? You mean your wife? Dear Satan, may I spend more of my own money? No. Just us buds hanging out tonight. My wife, yeah. Did you say 305? Yeah, 305. All right. Gotta go to the methadone clinic. What are you talking about, dude? All right. Very good. Then stream, see ya. Oh, you might be serious. Put this over here. You have a nice stream. We are? Thought you were playing with me. Are you ready for the snips? Time for the snips, everybody. This is the end of this case of Terra Festival. 1 snip. 2 snips. 3 snips. All right. Very nice. Oh. No dust flops in that pack? Come on, where's... Oh, very nice. Look at that. Golden Virizion. Good. And here's Dusclops, of course. Toss this guy back. Throw these away. Yes, bro, it saves my life. Makes me functional a normal day. That's good to hear, man. Good for you. All right, here we are. Here's this. I discorded you. Okay, good. I assume that's the shipping address. So we'll get that shipping address. Here's Sylveon. I got to try and get Tom Lamuth done today, too. Tom Lamuth and another guy. Here's these hollows. Okay. All right, here's these guys. I'm going to sleeve this up. I'm going to use this as a pity card for people who have tough luck. Here's CASHAPP, huh? You split it up into 2 orders. Just sent for that jungle pack. Nice, man. We're going to open up a jungle pack, everybody. Right after this, though. All right. Oh, Sarah Luge. Getting MIA Mister from stream till February. Till February? No! You can't do that. You got to come back. We are. All right. Okay, we'll grab this. Here's this. There you go. Of course, they told doctors that it was the exact opposite. Grabbing this. I could have gotten clean without help. Get clean, guys. Stay away from all that stuff. AWOL. Bye. Put this here. All right. Let me start sneeping these. Till February. That's when I'll be able to purchase again. Nice. All right. Well, you are always welcome to hang out, talk to us. You can talk about what's going on in your life. We'll talk about what's going on in our life. I'm a gossip girl. I like to hear the news. There we go. Okay. Very good. Toss this over here. Here's... Okay. This is going to be the dragon. And I wouldn't be surprised if their kids are now hooked on opiates. I've been purchasing right now, but I gave my dad $32K. Whew. Hey, good, man. I assume he's going to take that and just invest it into sort of like a conservative sort of investment portfolio. That's the thing to do, you know. That's a good thing to do. If that's what your dad's saying to do, he's probably right. Oh, Leafeon's a good pull. All right, Leafeon. There we go. All right, you know, because Pokemon cards are more speculative. We don't really know for sure what Pokemon cards will do. They have been doing pretty good year over year, though. But Pokemon cards you're just kind of playing around with Pokemon cards. One of the things you never got to forget this part. When you invest in Pokemon cards, you have to sell them. And that's a lot of work. So people underestimate that sometimes. Stock market, you don't have to do any work. You just put your money in there. You don't touch it. Don't even look at it for like 20 years. Don't even look at it. And you come back 20 years later, bada bing, bada boom, you're retired. Assuming the system continues to work the same way over the next 20 years, but I assume it will. I'd be purchasing. My dad is combining his funds with the $32K to put in a certificate of deposit with the 4.14. What? Oh, I didn't know that detail. That might be too conservative for me. I mean, I have a basic savings account with Robinhood, and it does 4.25%. Let me look. Your dad's putting it into a CD with a bank? Let me see. That's not a very good return rate, in my opinion. It's none of my business. Oh, I'm getting 4%. So I get 4% interest with Robinhood right now. So that's where I store my money. I have a business account with Bank of America, and then I have my PayPal account. And those two accounts are kind of like my cash flow for the business. But then I peel money away to the Robinhood account, and I keep some cash there earning 4%, but I don't have to sign up for like a CD. Yeah, CD locks the money away. My dad is super conservative. Yeah, that's kind of like people who take the money and put it under a mattress. That might be a little too conservative. You can just have that money in a high yield savings account. The difference between your interest and my interest is only like 0.14%. That's not very good. But you know what I actually do is I put all my money mostly in the stock market, and I just buy very conservative stocks. You know, even my most conservative stock returned 7% in the last year. You know, I invested a little bit into crypto. That has done very well. And then I've invested some of my money into Reddit. Reddit's up like 400%. But I didn't really start buying Reddit till it was already way up. But I bought a little bit of it at the start, and I was just shocked at how well it did. And I'm like, all right, I'm buying more Reddit. Now I've got a chunk of Reddit, and it's still doing good. Like, how good is Reddit right now? Let me see. So I bought Reddit stock, and the whole stock market's down right now. I'm still up 10.4% in Reddit. 10.4%. That's much better than an interest rate return of 4% in a CD. Yeah, CDs are kind of old school, man. They're like you're just giving the bank your money so that they can go make money with it. All right, you ready? Put the cards in the bag. Yes, that's right. 4% is so minuscule, you'd be better off just investing into the S&P and probably do better. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Mr. Pokemon and I actually agree on that. The S&P 500 historically has always returned, what is it, like 7.5%? So if you're young, I think you're, I think you're around my age. If you're young enough, you would just buy something like that, an S&P 500 ETF stock, right? And then just don't touch it for 20 years, whether there's a big crash or whatever. Like if there's a big crash, don't sell. Just hold. Don't sell in a big crash. Keep it in there. It takes like skill not to sell, right? Because your urge is to sell and to give up. But if there's a big crash, just leave it alone and buy more and just leave it there. And it will probably continue to do the historical thing of returning 7%. Now, if you're older, let's say you're much older, and you're just looking to live off of the interest rates and you don't want to risk any money in the stock market, then maybe a CD makes more sense. Even then, you'd think you'd just buy like bonds or something. We are? Ooh. Or just leave it in a high-yield savings account. You don't got to do a CD at 4%. Sealed boxes going to outperform the S&P. Oh, they already have. Yeah, sealed boxes have outperformed the S&P. It depends on which box, though, right? Like, are you talking about... Like, there's some boxes in the past that didn't do very well at all. Then there's boxes that did extremely well. So you got to be smart enough at this to be able to pick those boxes out. I got 180 in an index fund for S&P. Oh, perfect, man. Yeah, you would think that you would just keep doing that. So you've already seen, if you've done that, you've already seen the returns on the S&P 500. You think you would just keep going that way. That's what I would do, because you're so young. Right? Like if there's a big crash, you don't have to pull out of the crash because you're not living on the interest yet. One day you'll live on the dividends, right? And in that case, you'll want to make like defensive moves with the money where you accept smaller returns in exchange for protection from a crash. But if you're young and you're not living on the dividends, you got like a full-time job, then I would just keep risking it in the higher yield market and, like the stock market. And then if there's a crash, just keep working and just keep investing during the crash. And then when the crash inevitably recovers, because assumably it's not the end of the world, when the crash recovers, just, you're going to take your wins at that point. You're going to be doing very well at that point. A crash is a good thing. Crash is when you get rich, apparently. Here we are. All right. My dad is hard-headed. Man, that's interesting. Here we are. Ooh, you got this Umbreon. I'd like to buy a couple of these Umbreon EXs and grade them. If anyone ever wants to sell me a couple of these. HR specialist for Department of Health and Human Services. This is cool, man. This is a cool job. So you must be proud of having a good job like that. Here's Gardevoir. Here's this guy. What about when cards start glowing in the dark or have real diamonds on them? Maybe that'll be a thing. I don't know. Some will be Team Up and Evolving Skies, and some will be Steam Siege, but Steam Siege is still outperforming. Well, Steam Siege is, but I can name some like old Pokemon sets from Sword and Shield era that are just to this day still not doing well. Let me give you an example. So in our menu, we have one for sale. It's called Pokemon Battle Region. It's $68 a box right now, and it's still not doing well. So it's a lie to think that everything Pokemon will do better than the S&P 500. The truth is some Pokemon does better than the S&P 500. If you buy a spread, then you get a return rate that looks more similar to maybe like a stock market. But if you buy just the right thing over and over, then yeah, you do well. But the stock market's the same way. Like Reddit's up like almost 400%. If you had just bought Reddit stock for the last year, you'd be up 400%, right? But nobody does that because it's too risky. It'd be stupid to do that. I'm putting $1 million in Reddit. Yeah, you are. You're going to lose all your money. Go. Okay. Mister, if I send you 400, would you pick my best 10 cards and send them to PSA? Oh, I'd do that for you. Definitely, dude. I'd definitely do that for you. There you go. All right. Isai, big baller. He's a big baller, man. We got this lady with the strange colored lips. Yep. Sword and Shield just needs time to mature. I'm sure in 10 years it'll be a hot set. But my point is that in the same time period, if you had just bought like the S&P 500, it would have outperformed that particular set. See what I'm saying? So, and nobody really 100% knows when a card set's going to go to the moon. If they did, then that set would just jump to the moon right away. So it's always a little bit of a gamble. Like there's a feeling like, well, in general, Pokemon does pretty good. I would love to buy this from you for $10. That's the cost of it on eBay. I know because I just bought one. Actually, yours is off center. I would not even buy it. Isn't that crazy? That one seems to be off center. Here we go. Oh no, it's the mask. God, I love Master Ball Dusclops. He's so fun. I'm gonna buy so many Dusclopses. You guys are gonna be shocked. I'm gonna buy up the whole Dusclops market. I'm gonna do it. I'll be the #1 Dusclops collector. I've been working bad jobs the last 4 years. No security, no 401k. What can I invest in to secure my future? A new job. He says, I've been working bad jobs with no security, no 401k. So your best investment today is a better job. That's your... Forget about the stock market. You're not at that point. Not stock market time for you yet. Right now, the time for you is to get a better career. And once you're on track with that, then you start making investments. But right now, you don't want to be making any investments. You want to focus on a better job. And in the meantime, focus on getting your rent paid and having no debt. Don't have any bad debt like credit card debt or debt because of a vehicle. Drive a cheap vehicle and get a high-paying job as soon as possible. So if you're earning like $28,000 a year right now, get like crazy, get to work and get a $40,000 or $45,000 a year job. Then get a girlfriend who also earns $30,000. Together, you're earning $70,000. Just getting the right girlfriend can double your income. That's an investment. So invest in a girlfriend who also makes as much as you do and get a job that earns at least 45, okay? Yeah, you and your girlfriend earning 45 will be 90. 90K a year. Then you can buy a real small home and start plugging money away into the stock market or whatever you like to invest in. I work for Amazon. Oh, okay. So Amazon's probably going to be a pretty solid job. Just, pay attention to how to go up the chain in Amazon, probably, if you like that kind of work, if you think you're suited for it. If you think that your brain is better at different tasks or skills, move toward that, okay? Whatever your brain's best suited for. Be a little psychologist with yourself. What is my brain best suited for? And then start doing that, okay? Whatever your brain is best suited for, head toward that kind of work. It'll work out for you if you do. All right. Car finance is the biggest money waste in financial history. Louis is so right. Louis M is 100% correct. Car financing is like Satan. It's so bad because what a lot of people who are never going to be wealthy don't understand is that you've just borrowed money to buy toilet paper. A car is toilet paper. It's a thing that you use and it breaks one day. So if you borrow money for toilet paper, the final price you pay is much higher when it's finally paid because you pay all that interest. Well, what's crazy is instead of paying all that stuff, you could have been chugging that all the way into the stock market. The stock market pays you. It's the other way around. You actually get paid to own stocks. So the real opportunity cost of owning an overly luxurious, overly expensive vehicle and owning it on a loan, the real cost is the difference between making it into the middle class or staying poor forever. That's how bad it is. I've done the math. Any guy who buys one of those stupid, Ford trucks that they don't actually need because they don't actually need to use it for work. If you need to use it for work, that's a different story. But let's say you're just buying it because it matches your personality. You're so screwed, dude. You will never be rich because you bought that truck. It will actually keep you out of wealth because it's so expensive to be doing that paying interest on a truck rather than earning interest in the stock market. So expensive. It's shocking. The numbers will shock you. All right, let's see. You are the vehicle of retirement for some wealthy guy when you buy that stuff. You're his retirement. Okay, Mr. Isai, let's get that beautiful jungle pack. I want a sugar mommy. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't think that's a real thing. Women in general do not like giving their money up to men. I think women like it when men give them money. They go, oh, you're a high earner. Here you go. So that's what women generally like. Don't forget my jungle pack. Oh, trust me, I did not. We are going to open the heck out of that jungle pack. Let me get this music running. Okay. Women like it when you give them money, because even if they don't need it, because then they go, oh, this guy knows how to get money. He must be good. All right. The vehicle of retirement for some wealthy guy. Elite analogy right there. Well, yeah, that's what it is. You're some other guy's worker now. You're his worker bee. You go to work. You wear out that truck that you didn't need, and you earn him interest while he sits down and relaxes. So you're some other guy's retirement when you buy that thing. All right, let's see. Hunter's paintings are going to the moon. Yeah. If only we could all be like Hunter and just have, you know, fame baked into our existence so that when we draw a stupid painting, you know, somebody pays us a lot of money for it. But unfortunately, we're just not like that. Rich women preferred even richer men as partners. Yeah, I think it's called like hypergamy or something like that. I can't remember. It has something to do with the idea that men will marry women who are more poor than them, but women will not marry men who are more poor than them. In general, that's not there's exceptions to every rule, but in general, apparently that's true. All right. So here we have it. We are ready to open up our jungle pack. What I got to do is I got to get a jungle pack so that this one goes away and we have a replacement one. All right. Did you see South Park episode of South Park? The South Park episode of South Park? That must be a pretty South Parky episode. People pay for things they can't afford, impress people they don't know. That's a Dave Ramsey quote, right? Dave Ramsey. He's a smart guy. I think that him and Kiyosaki are very different from each other, but he has a philosophy that when the market goes to crap, when the market goes to shit, basically, if your house is paid off and you have no debts, you're the winner. Kiyosaki has a different perspective. He says take on as much debt as possible because as the government inflates the value of the dollar, your wealth is trapped in these things you have leveraged. The thing is, there's a sort of asterisk to Mr. Kiyosaki's perspective. You have to have enough money laying around to cover your debts if the market does go bad. So like, let's say all of a sudden he couldn't rent out his properties. He has to have enough money laying around to pay for that. So it wouldn't work for everybody. You actually have to be pretty good with money to live that way like he's saying to live. But he's not wrong about the government printing up goods, printing up money, and ruining the market and ruining your purchasing power with your job. We talk about that on the stream. We like to educate about that. It's a good thing for everyone to know about. When the government prints money and devalues the currency, your employer doesn't suddenly just increase your wage to help you out. They don't go, oh, that's so sad. The pack's ruined. Your employer doesn't go, oh, did the value of money fall? Here, let us give you a big pay raise to keep up with it. They don't do that. So the government is stealing your money because they're stealing your purchasing power. All right, here goes Mr. Isai. Feeling Valplume Hollow. It could be Scyther. Here goes. We've got another Pikachu. All right. So good. Has a good pack right off the bat. And another Eevee. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's Meowth. Oh my god, these packs are like identical. Wait, is there going to be a Cubone after this? Did you guys see that? Oh my God, I gotta clip this. This tells me the machine loaded these cards in the exact same process. That's crazy. Will he pull a Wigglytuff in here? Will this be a Wigglytuff? Paris. Paris is not the same. Paris is not the same. Okay, so one card is different. There's Oddish as well. That's really good over there. Lickitung. All right, so the first couple of cards were the same, but the rest were different. Rhydon. The very first Pokemon that they ever designed was Rhydon. And he's Pokemon number 1. Here's Parasect, a Pokemon no one seems to like. And... look at that Vaporeon. He's so beautiful. Big swirl by the tail. Oh, man, that's sexy. Here we go. I was depressed today. Bought 20 packs of Paldean at my shop. Pulled Blue Mew. Can't sleep. What? All right, so the only problem with your Vaporeon, he is thin on the left. Once again, showing how difficult it is to actually get 10s. That's why you guys got to believe in the process over here with these breaks. Over here, it's a $40 buy-in, right? And but look, it's already a 10. And you undervalue the fact that this is already a 10. It's already a 10. So if you're not valuing that, it's because you don't understand how often these come out as 9s. See, the off-centering is going to be a 9. Gotta appreciate that with these. This guy's a 10. All right, and that's why we do the breaks. I host breaks because I have a strong belief in them. All right, Isai, really nice. I'm going to give you a top loader for your Vaporeon. I love it. They did the Pokemon in order, the Pokédex in alphabetical, so Alakazam was the first Pokemon. Yo. Maybe I'll just join breaks instead of unloading on vintage packs. Yeah, so we've done the math. You can use ChatGPT to do the math sometimes, and what you will learn is that these breaks give you higher odds for a 10 of a Pokemon than opening packs do when it comes to dollar per dollar, the cost, right? So there's something unfun about so vintage packs are more fun. That's what I'm trying to say. So something about a vintage pack is more fun. It's the original experience. It's got all these commons in it. But this is technically, from a mathematical point of view, higher odds than opening these packs. Because, for example, he just opened this one for 300, right? He did pull Vaporeon, but that's a 9. So his next step is he has to spend more money grading them all, and then he has to sell them to try and get that money back out. But that takes a lot of work and a lot of effort, and if they don't grade correctly, like if this Pikachu is a 9 as well, then it goes pretty bad, which you have to assume the average grade rates. So the fact that this guy's already a 10 gives it a huge advantage right away in terms of value. Like if you're pulling this naturally out of a booster, you can assume one grades 8, one grades 9, and one grades 10. So maybe a grade rate of 1 and 3 or grade rate of 1 and 2. Either way, you skip all that and jump straight to going after the 10 in the breaks. So now you don't have to do all that extra work of, mustering up the money to grade a 9 and try to sell a 9 to liquidate it. You don't have to do any of that. You just go straight toward, your money goes straight toward a Pokemon card you want, Espeon, and it goes straight toward a card that's already graded 10. So that is the power of the graded slabs that we are breaking. It's the power of that ability to go straight after a card you like. You can see the odds. It's actually less RNG when you can see the odds. So it's easier to tell what the outcomes will be like. But again, the breaks are a little less fun. They're a bit more dry. There's not a bunch of cool commons involved. But to get your money out of the commons, those have to grade well too. So it's all tricky and it's all a lot of money. All right. Your commons could grade poorly, for example. PSA 9 is about $90. Yeah, and so if you're grading that yourself at home, if you're grading your cards yourself at home and you work really hard on it and you flip it all on eBay really accurately, you start to get some of your money back. Mr. Javier Arroyo for Terra Festivals. You got new box of Terra Festival, new case of Terra Festival. I'll be back, guys. Okay. Well, I am down to my last 2 cases of Terra Festival. Only 2 cases remain. I better get more. Kind of relying on one of my suppliers to have this available sooner. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Let me think. So a new set arrives in January. All right. I need a good old TCC dice roll. All right. Come on. Oh, I didn't need to open the whole thing. Oops. Just needed 2 of these. There we go. Okay. Oh, he said 4. Okay. 4 of these. Oops. All right. Mr. Javier, you're going to pull Cobalion, Eevee. That's a nice one. I like the Eevee. Virizion. Oops. And the mask. All right. Cold round there, Javier. Nothing crazy. All right, lovely. Let's grab your bag, which would be over here. I think your box is almost full. It's a box of... Yeah, this box is almost entirely your stuff. I think it's almost full. Yeah, quite a lot already. Okay. Hit up the strip club. Here's Ryan DeVries S Beyond Break. All right, did I say iron? Ryan DeVries. Yes. Very good. And we'll grab this and pop this in here. This is going to say 5 on it. Okay, he's ticked up to 5. Neuvern is getting printed too much. I hate him. He's in every pack. Emmanuel says he'll jump in. Emmanuel Valencia. Okay. All right. That's going to tick up to 6. Okay, 6 of 12. Athim says 3 Terra. There you go, Mr. Athim. Skipping that. All right. Throwing this away. What do we got? We've got Okie Dokie. The Bear. Dragapult. Very nice. Okay, Dragapult popping out for you. Didn't Neuvern get an Altart and Evo Skies? I think he's in one of those sets. We called it like Batman Neuvern or something like that. There you go, Mr. Thim. Toss this in here. Very good. Are we out of orders? You know, I just remembered I got a thing I got to do for FedEx. They wanted some information from me on an international order. All right, there it is. Well, guys, we've been live for 2 hours. It's actually almost 5 a.m. in the morning. I think I'd like to wrap up. Mr. Athin, we need to talk about Fortnite. I think I want to wrap up. We're only 2 hours deep, but we started so late. We started at like 3 a.m. in the morning. So I think I'd like to wrap up and start getting everything ready for Miss Alexis, because she's got some shipping to do. And I know I got a lot of little tasks to do. I got a lot of chores to do, more than usual. So I think I'd like to wrap up here, guys. We'll be back on for Monday. Let me make a point, though. Karis is finally on vacation, so she doesn't work, which means I might not do a daytime stream. I don't know. I'll have to decide. Maybe we get Alexis doing a daytime stream. Maybe. All right, I'm going to hop off now, guys. See you later.